Skywalker Saga! It's a really complicated film. Hey, banana, hey, banana. Hey, banana, hey, banana. From the day we arrived on the planet and blinking stepped into the sun, there's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. It's a circle of skywalkers, and it moves us all through this brave and bold, through faith and light, till we find our place in the path of winding, in the circle of skywalkers. Boom. Sorry for that parody, but you know what I'm talking about. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. With help from Lightning Bliss and MLP Silverquill. Dun 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 dun. Hello, I'm the movie critic. I remember it so you don't have to. Dun 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 dun. Why am I on a Star Wars crawl? Dun 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 dun. Oh, to fit in with to tie in with the review I'm doing. Who thought this would tie in? Greetings, Ian. See, you fell prey to my continuity plan. Of course, Silverwood. Silver, what are you doing here? I'm here to help, and I brought backup. And also, Silver threatened you to tell Firebrand that I didn't agree to come with him. Okay, can someone get me off this crawl now? There we go. Much better. Sweet chair. What happened to your old one? It got old. In other words, you replace it for a new, comfier one. Yep, pretty much. So are we going to ramble on and on about how I replaced my old chair, or are we going to get into the review? I've been playing at not doing this for a while, but here it is. My review, finally, of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. The Skywalker Saga wrapped up last year with the final film and release in the Skywalker Saga. Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. It was one of the greatest trilogies ever written by Star Wars. Besides The Mandalorian, but that show's far from over. And because Miss Michelle told me not to review the series because she hasn't seen it yet, I will not be reviewing The Mandalorian till about, I'm gonna go with April or May, I'm gonna review The Mandalorian. And since we're still in Winter of Disney, I can give my review of Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Why did someone just splat a spoiler warning on my screen? Because we need to make sure your audience has seen The Rise of Skywalker yet before you spoil something. I guess I should say spoilers ahead for those who haven't seen the film. Thank you, Silver. That's why I'm here, to annoy the living heck out of you and be helpful. and become target practice. Is anyone craving some fried chicken? Aw, you really do care. Blasting you isn't a hate crime, because I hate you on a personal level. But I'm being generous letting you in this review. And how did you get past the door? Well, we didn't know you moved back into this studio. Allow me to fix that. Zoom. This even returns Emperor Palpatine back as the villain. Now, it's revealed that Rey was born due to a default Palpatine clone. Alright, who thought this plot would be a good idea? George Lucas, maybe? No. I don't think it was George Lucas who thought of this plot. When Disney bought Star Wars, I think they wanted to do this plot, which reveals that Palpatine had a granddaughter. Surprise, surprise, Rey's his granddaughter. Wow, who could have seen that one coming? I sort of predicted that Rey's parents were somehow related to someone in the Star Wars universe. The only Star Wars thing I've seen related to the Skywalker saga was Star Wars The Clone Wars, which is the best idea of Star Wars storytelling I ever saw. But I'll be reviewing that show later. There we go. You're out of my system. Now let's have a look at Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. So the movie somewhat picks up right after Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Rey is now training with General Leia Organa to master her Force powers. Which is very surprising because, well, when she needed a new teacher. Now, just so I don't get into spoiler territory, I'm gonna split this into two sections. First, I'm gonna talk about non-spoiler territory. When I go into spoiler territory, I'll put a card down in the description box when I post this to YouTube. I will put a card for you guys to know when to skip to avoid spoilers. So this movie was very surprising. We had the return of Palpatine, Kylo Ren as the semi-main antagonist of the film, along with him still trying to convert Rey to his side. This reminds me somewhat of Star Wars Return of the Jedi, where Luke tries to convert Darth Vader to the light, and now Rey's trying to do the same. Does he succeed in this? Well, yes and no. It ends with Kylo Ren proving there is some redeemable qualities in him by sacrifice. Wait, that's spoiler territory. So, on to what I thought. This film was surprisingly okay for a Star Wars movie. I've seen only like a few. I've seen Star Wars Episode 7, the The Force Awakens, Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Hey, Ian, where are those films reviews? I haven't seen those films all the way through yet. That explains where you saw Star Wars Episode 9. Well, I first saw it online until I got it on Blu-ray. The Blu-ray didn't include a combo pack. It included a bonus disc full of the bonus features. So now for spoiler territory. Mwahaha! I warned you to skip ahead. I'll put a card in the bottom to show where to skip to. So Palpatine survived, of course he did, because he wants to succeed again, like he did in the original trilogy. And of course, with help from Force Ghosts, Rey destroys the Emperor once and for all. Yay, today saved! Then we have one sacrificial death. Princess Leia. Now, the reason why Disney did this was because of Princess Leia's actor Carrie Fisher, who died sadly before this film was released. Carrie Fisher died after Star Wars Episode 9 was done filming last year. In 2018, Carrie Fisher bit the dust when this film, The Rise of Skywalker, was still in production. So this video is both a tribute and a review of The Rise of Skywalker and a tribute to everything Princess Leia had done for the Star Wars saga. I flat out almost cried when I saw Princess Leia dead in this film. I predicted someone would die in this film, but I didn't predict two major deaths. There was Kylo Ren, Leia. There was the original cast who's been there since the very beginning. Luke may have died. in the Last Jedi, but his Force ghost remained and became one with the Force. I've waited for my granddaughter to come home. Strike me down so my spirit may flow into you. You will become Empress Palpatine. Yes, that was Palpatine's plan in this film. To not make Rey his new apprentice, but make her become him. Yes, he wanted Rey to strike Palpatine wanted Rey to strike him down, so Palpatine's spirit would spirit into Rey, causing her to become Palpatine's sort of spirit. Get it off. Get it off! What? Okay, this was a surprise even to me. Ugh! Silver! Sorry, Ian, but I had to say this. It was a surprise even to me. Technically, when me and my husband Sub-Zero saw this with Dr. Wolf and his lady Miss Wolf, we all were surprised by this. This film brought a lot of tears to the eyes, seeing Kylo Ren was just a Darth Vader wannabe. And it ends with Rey changing her name to Rey Skywalker.